All right, guys, so 2025 regular season's over. I wanted to go back and take a look at some at-bats that I thought really stood out for me on some guys making some really good adjustments to the plate, getting some really good results. So first at-bat I'm going to go over is Zach Cole at the end of the year against the Angels. Backstory on Cole, Ball State, kind of a mid-round draft kid, a lot of talent, but, overlooked a little bit coming out of college. Makes a huge name for himself in Double-A this year, gets called up, goes off, winds up getting called up to the big leagues at the end of the year. And the first pitch he saw was 114-mile-an-hour exit velo, 423 in the chop house to start his big league career. So kind of started with a bang and had a lot of success. Short time span there at the end of the year. So wanted to go over one of his at-bats against the Angels. So he's facing Caden Dana, one of their relief pitchers. And the big thing that stood out was the way that he covered the top of the zone. He did this a lot throughout the short time he was in the big leagues. Guys were attacking him up. And so what you can see here is first two pitches of the at-bat, miss up and in for a ball at 94. Next pitch, he chases, expands a little bit, 95, top of the zone. Now he's going to come back with some off speed down. First one, he's going to catch, bottom of the zone, tough pitch, tough take. I think it's a slider or a splitty at 86. Zach spits on it. All right, next pitch, he's going to miss down out of the zone. So now it's 2-2. Zach does a good job taking that pitch way out of the zone. So now what's he thinking? All right, well, he attacked me early up. He's gone down. He's either going to try to expand down again or he's covering the top of the zone. So we've got to make sure we cover the heater and respect it so we can adjust. And that's the pitch he gets. This pitch is like way top, like right on the top rail. Zach's able to stay above it. And I want you to look at how flat this bat path is. I mean, this is absolutely disgusting. His turn is crazy high, and that's the big thing for me that stands out with him is he's able to get to these pitches at the top of the zone because his hands stay so high and he's able to be so flat. You can see now, middle up, and he drives this ball out of the ballpark the other way, which is hard to do, especially at Angel Stadium. So great at bat right there. Love the moves that he's making, and this kid's going to have a lot of success in the big leagues for a long time. All right, so a second at bat of Zach's that stood out to me was against the Mariners at home. Guys attacking him with sliders in this at bat. So you'll see, all right, first pitch, Zach's going to spit on it, catches the corner, 87 slider, 0-0. Probably not one to swing at that pitch. Go to the next pitch. All right, another slider. This time he hangs it. Zach knows it. Ball's up in the zone. Now it's 0-2. All right, so now he's got a battle. All right, he's sitting here thinking, all right, what's he going to try to do? Slider down, way out of the zone. Good take here. All right. Next pitch. Now we've seen 3 straight sliders. All right, so once you've seen a pitch that many times and the guy comes back with it and misses, and he's going to miss in the same spot that he threw that strike up earlier, Zach doesn't let it go this time, and he crushes this ball. Now, the big thing I want you to see, watch how his foot is down on time for the fastball. So he's not putting it down early. He got ready for the heater, still honoring the fastball, and now he's able to melt because he's taking such a good sequence in his swing. Watch how he gets down right here, but instead of the hands firing, they stay back, stay back, stay back, and then he's gonna unload on this pitch, okay? Watch how you can see this ball pop up out of the hand right there. All right, this ball's gonna hang up, which is what he saw for strike 2. He melts and then just tattoos this thing. And again, Zach's done a really good job covering the top of the zone this year, whether it's fastballs or breaking balls. All right, but his ability to control his body, melt into his lower half, and leave his hands back to allow them to stay through the zone on breaking pitches is why he's doing so much damage, not just fastballs, but also breaking pitches as well.